The Dallas Cowboys bring in for a workout running back John Lovett. First and foremost, he's 6 foot, 212 pounds, and he can run behind his pads, kind of run a little too high, not as quick as it relates to his feet, but he is a guy that they bringing in to take a look at for workouts. Now, granted, Lovett in his college career, he went from Baylor to Penn, and he didn't really shine as much as most people wanted. Nevertheless, he had his run with the XFL and as well as the UFL. So when you look at everything, the Cowboys are looking for someone that can fill in some voided areas in the running back room. One of the hardest places to evaluate, because you really don't do a lot of hitting in these particular training camps. Nevertheless, you need someone that can catch out of the backfield, who got good enough feet to get separation and got good wiggle room. That would be what John Lovett brings to the table. Now, John Lovett is also a common name, so when you look him up, you will also see tape of tight end play. Nevertheless, when you know John Lovett, you can see that he can run in between the splits. He's not afraid to run downhill, and he got a little wiggle, got deceptive speed. And I always look at it like this, ladies and gentlemen. Leave no stone unturned. You just never know. I get it. The running back room, we got big reservations. You got Ezekiel Elliott. You got Deuce Vaughn. You got Royce Freeman. You got a lot of guys, and you only have so many reps. And then we got Nate P as well. So when you look at a running back, you want to see if he can fit in. Can he be a camp body? Can he pick up the plays? You got to play special teams when you're on this end of the depth chart. On top of that, you're looking for someone that can be a safety valve. Are they willing to block? Can they run in between the splits? Okay, when you in goal line, do they have a nose for the ball to get into the money zone, red zone, green zone? Here's my thoughts with everything. I don't need to see a lot of reps from Ezekiel Elliott in training camp nor in preseason. But dog it, we need to see a lot of reps from the unknowns. We need to see a Malik Davis. We need to see all of these boys working out to the best capabilities. And why not bring in someone that can catch out of the backfield, got a little wiggle, got a little burst to their game. Not the fastest of the feet, but it's a situation whereas competition is competition. So now Snoop Connor is looking around saying, hey, I got to beat out this guy, right? If he makes this team. Now, granted, West Coast offense, you want to have the running back to get those swing routes, right? Like a Rico Dido. You want those running backs to be able to get to the outside and the edges and make some plays to help solidify this offense and the way they move. So yeah, and there's always a diamond in the rough, right? So this guy, he got the skill set, he got the capabilities. Let's see what coaches are able to squeeze out of him, because at the end of the day, the Dallas Cowboys are leaving no stone unturned. Yes, this is a bargain basement type of deal, and some people will say, hey, Law, he's trash. Well, even the trash can get a steak, right? So you just never know. If he can work this out, hey, it works wonders for us, because all we need is someone that can move the pile. Hear me out. I said before this season even kick off, I want to do two things. Can we run the ball, and can we stop the run? And he will be a guy that can catch the ball out of the backfield, can be a camp body that can go through this process. You just never know. Who knows? He may fit right on in with this particular confines of the system and be a person that we look back on and say, hey, Will McClay hit it again, right? Finding a diamond in the rough and finding a person that's hungry. Y'all already know I love the PhD mentality, poor, hungry, and determined to make things happen. And then when you get to another level, two things can happen. When you're trying to work out for the Cowboys, either you can just show up and show out, or you can fold like a wallet or a cheap tent, right? So sometimes when the stage is bright and the opportunity is here, maybe, just maybe, he can showcase to us things that we never seen before out of a running back. And those are truths that I cannot take away from anyone who's hungry and ready to be an impact or to make an impact for this team. So, hey, he's working out. Let's see what can happen down the line. Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns of all of this, ladies and gentlemen, because at the end of the day, I'm looking for a dog. I'm looking for someone that will not use this as an excuse about opportunities not being granted to them when they have it right at the feet of them. Yeah. So post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys.